In this video, we will learn about bar models for multiplication. A bar model is a strategy we use to help students picture the problem. So in this problem, Sam pays $225 per month for his car. How much would he pay in all for 4 months? We would start by drawing our model, which just looks like a long bar, okay? And in this problem, we notice that it's a period of 4 months. So we need 4 units. Each of these blocks we call 1 unit, and we mean for each of them to be the same amount. So in this problem, each block represents $225, okay? And we're trying to find the total amount he would pay in 4 months. We usually put a bracket over the top here to show the total. And then the student would know that they could do 225 times 4 to solve that. Okay, so here the total would be $900. Again, the bar model is not helping them do the actual multiplication. It's helping them make sense of the word problem. And this is a very simple example, but it's where we start with them. This problem is the next step in the multiplication bar modeling that we would do. So here, if we read, the home center sells 180 packs of nails. Bose sells 3 times as many packs of nails as the home center, and we need to know how many packs of nails Bose is selling. So when we're looking at this, we would notice that we are comparing 2 things. So we would draw 2 models, or 2 bars in the model. So the home center sells 180 packs, and I notice that in the problem, Bose is selling 3 times as many as that. So when we go to draw our model, we have the home center and Bose, and if the home center sells 1 unit, then that would mean that Bose sells 3 units. And again, each of those units is meant to mean the same thing. So here, if we know 1 unit is 180 packs, then we know that Bose sells 3 times 180, or 540 total nails. And this comparison model between the home center and Bose might not seem as though it helps us out that much, but we will use something similar when we get to division later. So here we have another example of when we are using a comparison model. So we have the pretzel factory sells 95 pretzels in the morning. They sell twice as many pretzels in the afternoon. And we want to know how many they sell in all. So this one's a little bit different than the previous problem because now we want to know the total pretzels from the morning and the afternoon. We're not just using the pretzels from the morning to find out how many we have in the afternoon, but we still want to draw a bar model. So if we have our morning number, it's in black, and we have our afternoon, okay, we know that the morning is 1 unit and the afternoon is twice as many, so that means we draw 2 units. We know that each unit is 95 pretzels because we made all of those units the same. And this time we want to know how many they sell in all. So students could do this by finding how many in the morning and then how many in the afternoon and then adding those figures together. Or students could recognize that there are 3 units that are all 95. So we could do 95 times 3 to get the total number of pretzels. And the important thing is, either way, they're going to get the same number. So the morning was 95. The afternoon is 190. When we add that together, we get 285. Or we can go again with the strategy of multiplying by 3 because it was 1 unit in the morning and 2 units in the afternoon. And finally here we have maybe the more complicated type of bar modeling problem that we'll see that is mixing multiplication and another operation. So if we have Sam saves 5 times as much money as Kristen, right away I'm going to start with my model where I have Kristen is my single unit and Sam is 5 times that. Okay. And then we have that Marie saves $16 less than Sam. Okay, so here's an example where now we have Marie and her amount is not tied to these units that we've been drawing. So Marie's amount I know is less than Sam's. Okay, and I know, I should draw that a little bit longer there. I know that it is going to be $16 less. So the big question here is how much money does Marie save? So in order to find out how much Marie saves, I have to back all the way up and start with Kristen and then find Sam's amount and then go to Marie. So we know from the problem that Kristen saves $22. Okay. And we know that Sam is the 22 times 5. I'm just writing it over to the side here to save myself a little room. So our 22 times 5 is $110. So his bar is $110. And then if we look at the third piece here, okay, we know Marie's amount is $16 less than the 110. So to find the amount for Marie, we would do our 110 minus 16, and we come up with $94 for Marie. So she has $94. So again, the strategy, the bar models, is not helping them do the actual computation. It's just helping them make sense of the word problem that they're solving. Hope that was helpful. Feel free to ask any questions. Thanks.